Hello, everyone. I am here with top news about Mendeecees and Yandy. Breaking news. Mendeecees and Yandy respond to divorce rumors. New York. The internet has been buzzing with rumors that love and hip-hop stars Mendeecees Harris and Yandy Smith are heading for a divorce. Fans have been speculating after noticing that Yandy has been showing up at events alone and posting cryptic messages about letting go and protecting peace. Whenever a public figure starts posting vague emotional messages, people immediately start assuming the worst. And let's be real, celebrities don't help themselves by staying silent or being mysterious about what's going on in their lives. In Yandy's case, her social media activity set off alarm bells. Fans started asking, why isn't Mendeecees in any of her recent posts? Why is she talking about cutting people off? To clear the air, Yandy went on Instagram Live and directly addressed theramores. She looked calm but firm as she told her followers, "People love to assume the worst. Just because you don't see us post each other every day doesn't mean we're not solid." Basically, she was saying that just because they aren't publicly flaunting their relationship 24/7 doesn't mean something is wrong. Mendeecees, on the other hand, didn't seem too interested in making a big statement. He simply said, "We good?" and left it at that. But here's the thing. His silence made people even more suspicious. In relationships, especially celebrity ones, people tend to believe that no response means something is happening. Now, let's look at this from both sides. Maybe they're just private. Not every couple wants to share every detail of their relationship online. Just because they're not posting each other constantly doesn't mean they're breaking up. Or maybe there is trouble. Some fans pointed out that Yandy seemed a bit defensive in her response, and Mendeecees barely said anything. If there was really nothing going on, why not just laugh it off and say, "People are crazy, we're fine." Instead, Yandy's response felt like she was trying to convince people, maybe even herself, that everything was okay. At the end of the day, relationships, especially ones in the public eye, go through ups and downs. But one thing is clear. This rumor isn't dying down anytime soon. Breaking news, Lil Mendeecees admits to sending controversial DM Atlanta. Just when things were starting to calm down, a new controversy hit the Harris family. An anonymous woman came forward claiming that Mendeecees Harris had messaged her inappropriately on social media. The internet exploded with accusations of cheating, and fans immediately started questioning the stability of his marriage with Yandy Smith. People love drama, especially when it involves celebrity relationships. The moment this claim surfaced, blogs ran with it, and social media detectives began searching for proof. Screenshots started circulating, showing a DM that appeared to come from Mendeecees' account. But in a surprising twist, it was Lil Mendeecees, Mendeecees' son, who stepped up and took the blame. He released a video saying, "Man, y'all gotta chill. That was me on the account. Y'all making a big deal over nothing." Breaking it down. So, what does this mean? It could be the truth. Maybe Lil Mendeecees was just messing around, got caught, and decided to own up to it. After all, young people sometimes play around with their parents' phones or social media accounts, or it could be a cover-up. Some people think Mendeecees really did send the DM but is using his son as a scapegoat to avoid trouble with Yandy. If that's the case, it wouldn't be the first time a celebrity tried to escape a scandal. Either way, this situation added more fuel to the fire. If there wasn't already tension in Yandy and Mendeecees' marriage, there probably is now. Breaking news. Mendeecees addresses cheating allegations, New York. It seems like cheating rumors just won't leave Mendeecees alone. Another wave of allegations surfaced, and once again, social media exploded with opinions. This time, an anonymous source came forward claiming to have proof that Mendeecees had been unfaithful. However, instead of addressing the claims head-on, Mendeecees stayed completely silent, which, let's be honest, isn't helping his case. Meanwhile, Yandy decided to speak for both of them. In a YouTube video, she shook her head and said, "Every few months, y'all try to break us up with some new story. It's old now." She was clearly frustrated, but some fans felt like she was dodging the real question. Is it true or not? Breaking it down? Maybe it's just gossip. Celebrities deal with cheating rumors all the time, and sometimes they're completely false. Yandy is probably sick of defending their marriage every few months, but what if there's truth to it? The fact that Mendeecees isn't denying it himself is making people suspicious. If it was really fake, why wouldn't he just say, "This is all lies, y'all need to stop believing everything you see online"? Instead, he's staying quiet, which leaves room for doubt. At this point, fans are split. Some believe in their love, while others think Yandy is just covering for him. Breaking news. Mendeecees receives permission to travel for vow renewal Dubai. In a rare win for the Harris family, Mendeecees finally received special legal permission to travel outside the US, so he and Yandy could renew their vows. In Dubai, for those who don't know, Mendeecees' criminal record has severely limited his ability to travel. Because of his past charges, getting permission to leave the country has been a huge challenge. This trip was a big deal for the couple. It symbolized a fresh start, a way to shut down all the negative rumors and show the world that their love is still strong. Breaking it down. This was a power move. Yandy and Mendeecees knew people were talking, and what better way to silence the rumors than with a beautiful vow renewal in Dubai? The message was clear. We're still together, we're happy, and we're moving forward. But was it damage control? Some fans think this wasn't about love. It was about fixing their public image. After weeks of cheating rumors, a big, extravagant vow renewal seems like a strategic way to shift the conversation. Either way, they put on a strong front, but only time will tell if this new chapter will truly last. Breaking news. Mendeecees spotted without his wedding ring. Trouble in Paradise, New York. Social media detectives are at it again. Fans recently noticed that Mendeecees Harris was spotted without his wedding ring in a series of photos and videos sparking new rumors about his marriage with Yandy Smith. The moment the pictures surfaced, fans started asking questions. Is he trying to send a message? Did they break up and just haven't announced it yet? Or was it just an innocent mistake? Yandy, on the other hand, has been wearing her ring in all her recent appearances, but instead of addressing the situation directly, she posted a cryptic message on Instagram: "A real one will never be replaced. A lesson some gotta learn the hard way." Now, let's be real. Celebrities don't post things like this for no reason. It almost feels like she's hinting at something without actually confirming anything, breaking it down. Maybe it's nothing. Let's be fair. Sometimes people just forget to wear their rings. It could be that simple. Or maybe it's a sign of deeper issues. If things were completely fine, wouldn't Yandy just laugh it off and say, "Y'all reaching? He just forgot." It at home? Instead, she posted a message that sounds a little too deep for a happy marriage. This isn't the first time rumors about their marriage have surfaced, and if history tells us anything, it won't be the last. Breaking news. Yandy Smith seen house hunting alone, moving out, Atlanta. Another twist in the Mendeecees Yandy saga. Yandy Smith was recently seen touring luxury homes in Atlanta without Mendeecees. The sighting immediately set off speculation that she might be planning to move out. Sources close to Yandy say she's been considering relocating for business opportunities, but fans aren't buying it. The question on everyone's mind: why wasn't Mendeecees with her? If this was just about business, wouldn't her husband at least be involved in checking out properties? Instead, she was seen with a real estate agent and a close female friend. No Mendeecees in sight. Breaking it down. Maybe she's just investing. Yandy is a smart businesswoman, and this could just be another real estate deal for her brand. Or maybe she's setting up a new life. Celebrities tend to make big moves in stages. If she is separating from Mendeecees, buying a new home could be her first step toward making it official. Either way, something is definitely going on behind the scenes. Breaking news. Mendeecees' ex makes shocking claims about his loyalty. New York. Just when things were starting to settle down, Mendeecees' ex-girlfriend decided to stir the pot. In a recent interview, she hinted that he has always struggled with loyalty and that people shouldn't be surprised if he and Yandy are having issues. Without mentioning Yandy directly, she said, "A man don't change unless he wants to change." You can't fix somebody who don't want to be fixed. Now this is interesting. If someone's ex is coming out years later to throw shade, it usually means there's some truth to the rumors. breaking it down. Maybe she's just being messy. Some exes just like attention and will say anything to stay relevant. But what if she's telling the truth? If Mendeecees really hasn't changed, then this could explain why so many rumors about their marriage keep popping up. Could this be a warning sign for Yandy? Mendeecees and Yandy have always had one of the most talked about relationships in reality TV, but with all these recent signs, missing wedding rings, solo house hunting, partying without each other, cryptic messages, fans can't help but wonder, is this the beginning of a very public breakup? Stay tuned, because this story is far from